Akandamandalakaram Vyaptam Yena Characharam Tatpadam Darshitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Agyanati Mirandhasya Gyananjana Shalakaya Chakshurum Militam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Gurur Brahma Gurur Vishnu Gurur Devo Maheshwara Guru Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Stavaram Jangamam Vyaptam Yat Kinchit Satcharacharam Tatpadam Darshitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Bhavaji Vyapi Yat Sarvam Trilokyam Satcharacharam Tatpadam Darshitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Sarvashuti Shiroratna Virajita Padam Bhujaha Vedantam Bhuja Suroya Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Chaitanya Shashvata Shanto Vyomatito Niranjanaha Bindunada Kalatita Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Jnana Shakti Samaruda Tattvamala Vibhushitaha Bhukti Mukti Pradatacha Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Aneka Janma Samprapta Karma Bandha Vidayine Atma Jnana Pradhanena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shoshanam Bhava Sindhuscha Jnapanam Sara Sampadaha Guru Parudakam Samyak Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Na Guru Radhikam Tattvam Na Guru Radhikam Tapaha Tattva Jnanat Param Nasti Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Manata Shri Jagannatha Madguru Shri Jagadguru Mamatma Sarva Bhutatma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Guru Rariranadircha Guru Paramadevatam Guru Parataram Nasti Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Tvameva Mata Cha Pita Tvameva Tvameva Bandhuscha Saka Tvameva Tvameva Vidyadavinam Tvameva Tvameva Sarvam Mama Deva Deva Tvameva Sarvam Mama Deva Deva. Bhajo Guru Nama Bhajo Bhajo Guru Nama Bhajo Bhajo Guru Nama Bhajo Bhajo Guru Vishwananda Satguru Deva Guru Vishwananda Satguru Deva Guru Vishwananda Satguru Deva Guru Vishwananda Satguru Deva Satguru Deva Shri Vishwananda Bhajo Guru Nama Bhajo Bhajo Guru Nama Bhajo Bhajo Guru Nama Bhajo Bhajo तेरे चेहरे से फूल बरसे, तेरे चेहरे से फूल बरसे, मेरे नैना दर्शन को तरसे, मेरे नैना दर्शन को तरसे, तरसे नैना दर्शन को भजो, गुरु नाम भजो, भजो गुरु नाम भजो, भजो गुरु नाम भजो, भजो गुरु नाम भजो। सद्गुरुदेवा श्री विश्वानंदा, सद्गुरुदेवा श्री विश्वानंदा, गुरु विश्वानंदा, सद्गुरुदेवा, गुरु विश्वानंदा, सद्गुरुदेवा, सद्गुरुदेवा श्री विश्वानंदा, भजो गुरु नाम भजो, भजो गुरु नाम भजो, भजो गुरु नाम भजो, भजो गुरु नाम भजो। प्यार तुम्हारा सबसे न्यारा, प्यार तुम्हारा सबसे न्यारा, सबको मिले ये प्रेम तुम्हारा, 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 प्रेम तुम्हारा मिल सबको भजो, गुरु नाम भजो, भजो गुरु नाम भजो, भजो गुरु नाम भजो, भजो गुरु नाम भजो। गुरु विश्वानंदा सद्गुरुदेवा, गुरु विश्वानंदा सद्गुरुदेवा, गुरु विश्वानंदा सद्गुरुदेवा, गुरु विश्वानंदा सद्गुरुदेवा, सद्गुरुदेवा श्री विश्वानंदा, भजो गुरु नाम भजो, भजो गुरु नाम भजो, भजो गुरु नाम भजो, भजो गुरु नाम भजो, गुरु नाम भजो, गुरु नाम भजो। गुरु विश्वानंदा सद्गुरुदेवा, सद्गुरुदेवा श्री विश्वानंदा। ओम भगवते शिष्याय नमः, ओम विश्वमाय नमः, ओम देवकरसमुदिताय नमः, ओम सूक्ष्मतनवे नमः, ओम चिन्मयाय नमः, ओम गुरुमूर्तये नमः, ओम सुंदराय नमः, ओम सुलोचनाय नमः, ओम सुमुखाय नमः, ओम चरुवसाय नमः, ओम केशवाय नमः, ओम पद्मभुजाय नमः, ओम मंदगमनाय नमः, ओम चरमभरधारिणे नमः, ओम ब्रह्माय नमः, ओम मन्दिरस्थपकाय नमः, ओम श्रीदेववर्चकाय नमः, Om Gayatri Ajvane Namaha, Om Arpana Svikarakaaya Namaha, Om Vishnu Putrakaya Namaha, Om Namo Narayana Iti Mantapasakaya Namaha, Om Swamayaya Namaha, Om Madhurakantaya Namaha, Om Krishna Sankirtana Lopaya Namaha, Om Stota Priyaya Namaha, Om Hitavashine Namaha, Om Agmine Namaha, Om Shikara Visharadaya Namaha, Om Ratadharaya Namaha, Om Sarave Namaha, Om Jagatpartaya Namaha, Om Savalokahitaya Namaha, Om Bhakta Priyaya Namaha, Om Surdaya Namaha, Om Anukulaya Namaha, Om Neyaya Namaha, Om Sudarshanaya Namaha, Om Bhakta Vatsalaya Namaha, Om Premamurtaye Namaha, Om Shubhekshanaya Namaha, Om Pritivardhanaya Namaha, Om Swastidayakaya Namaha, Om Tarakaya Namaha, Om Anugrahaya Namaha, Om Vardhanaya Namaha, Om Achitaya Namaha, Om Martaya Namaha, Om Sripradaya Namaha, Om Janardhanaya Namaha, Om Manoharaya Namaha, Om Akshaya Namaha, Om Sirishwaraya Namaha, Om Bhasmabhushitaya Namaha, Om Atmalingaya Namaha, Om Nigachana Prasakaya Namaha, Om Siri Sadanaya Namaha, Om Madhavaya Namaha, Om Karupasakaya Namaha, Om Sukshmaya Namaha, Om Vishukaya Namaha, Om Satvikaya Namaha, Om Samadashine Namaha, Om Dakshaya Namaha, Om Achityaya Namaha, Om Niramkaraya Namaha, Om Nirmohaya Namaha, Om Avyagraya Namaha, Om Chitakrodhaya Namaha, Om Vinayashilaya Namaha, Om Savashaya Namaha, Om Kushalaya Namaha, Om Kshamaya Namaha, Om Satyadharmaya Namaha, Om Nirvikampaya Namaha, Om Viraktaya Namaha, Om Atindyaya Namaha, Om Satyasandhaya Namaha, Om Pavitraya Namaha, Om Madhuraswabhavaya Namaha, Om Sudanandaya Namaha, Om Nandanaya Namaha, Om Prasanatmane Namaha, Om Bhaktanidhaye Namaha, Om Sakshaye Namaha, Om Samatmaye Namaha, Om Sadayogine Namaha, Om Haraye Namaha, Om Sutarpaya Namaha, Om Somyaya Namaha, Om Goyaya Namaha, Om Vimuktatmaya Namaha, Om Gaviraya Namaha, Om Guptaya Namaha, Om Atmaramaya Namaha, Om Shinivasaya Namaha, Om Devaya Namaha, Om Dutidaraya Namaha, Om Danyaya Namaha, Om Gurave Namaha, Om Duratikramaya Namaha, Om Gahanaya Namaha, Om Bhagavate Namaha, Om Harishaka Margadarshakaya Namaha, Om Kutalsa Jagatakaya Namaha, Om Aviprayaya Namaha, Om Samata Samatyaya Namaha, Om Kshamakata Bhavavardakaya Namaha, Om Premavatara Sri Vishwananda Swamine Namaha. Ato Deva Avantuno Yato Vishnur Vichakrame Pritivyat Sapta Dhamabhi Idam Vishnur Vichakrame Tredani Dade Padam Samudamasya Pagumsure Trini Pada Vichakrame Vishnur Gopadavya Ato Dharmani Dharyena Vishnu Karmani Pashyata Yato Vritani Paspashe Indrasya Yuja Sakaha Tad Vishnu Paramam Padam Sada Pashanti Suryaha Devi Vachakshurat Tatam Tad Vipraso Vipanyavo Jagvagmu Sasamindate Vishnuryat Paramam Padam. Om Premavattaraya Vidmahe Satgurudevaya Dhimahi Tano Vishwananda Prachodayat. Premavattaraya Vidmahe Satgurudevaya Dhimahi Tano Vishwananda Prachodayat. Om Premavattaraya Vidmahe Satgurudevaya Dhimahi Tano Vishwananda Prachodayat. Om Vakatunda Mahakaya Suryakuti Samaprabha Nirvignam Kurume Deva Sarvakaryeshu Sarvada Sarvakaryeshu Sarvada. Om Bhurbhuva Swaha Tatsavitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat. Om Bhurbhuva Swaha Tatsavitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat. Om Bhurbhuva Swaha Tatsavitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat. Shri Krishna Vishnu Madhusudana Keitavare Narayana Chudavigi Kramachakrapane Deityadi Sarjadhara Sridhara Vasudeva Gopala Krishna Haraye Tavasuprabhatam Shri Rukminisha Bhavanasha Hare Murare Radesha Gopisha Surupa Brahmadi Vandya Shiva Rakasha Vaikunta Pate Bhuvane Kamurte Gopala Deva Haraye Tavasuprabhatam Meenakrite Kamata Rupa Vahara Murte Devikramaya Guhane Brahma Rama Shri Rama Krishna Yadunandana Kalki Rupa Gopala Krishna Haraye Tava Suprabhatam Govinda Madhava Mukunda Parat Paresha Damodarabja Dharananda Kadari Shori Go Gopa Gopi Jana Samprata Dina Bandho Gopi Jana Priharaye Tava Suprabhatam Kshirat Vishai Bhujagadi Patapashai Sad Bhakta Hit Sadanashai Ramangashai Shri Gopa Bhamma Mudutalpa Sukadishai Go Gopa Vallavaraye Tava Suprabhatam Shri Kashyapati Sukanarada Gotamadi Brahmarshi Sangamani Samgavaparateshto Tishtanti Bharatava Darshana Bhagyaeto Gopala Sekhararaye Tava Suprabhatam Mandarajadi Tulasi Dale Malikandyaye Malyani Anjali Pute Samudaharanti Tishtanti Tvatbhavata Dharatale Munindra Radha Manoharaye Tava Suprabhatam Vredatrayam Patati Gautamakana Goya Gayanti Satguna Gano Varada Savarga Sankirtayanti Tava Nama Kada Vishesha Shinaradhari Rashaya Tava Suprabhatam Govardhanodhana Gopa Kishora Gopa Gopi Janamrita Subesha Vavadli Pota Trilokya Mohana Sumangala Divya Deha Shri Rukminisha Varada Tava Suprabhatam Shri Vatsashina Charanagata Parijata Bhaktarti Vanjana Kripa Karadhina Bandhu Dityanta Gayati Jana Priya Divya Rupa Shri Nanda Gopatanaya Tava Suprabhatam Padmaksha Padma Mukha Padmadhara Prameya Padmalaya Shrita Padmanivasa Shori Padmo Bhavanti Surasevita Pada Padma Padma Inata Hare Tava Suprabhatam Vrindatalhe Viharanaya Mahendra Vandhya Kandarpa Dharpa Haratinya Sudesha Rupa Chandrananaya Siddha Chandana Lipna Deha Govinda Madhavaraye Tava Suprabhatam Shri Nanda Nandana Yashoda Kumara Dhira Mayanga Dina Vichona Supushpahara Nilam Buddha Susharira Nama Vihara Gopala Deva Haraye Tava Suprabhatam Shri Vaisi Jambavati Santi Suganti Vadra Shri Mitra Vinda Divasa Prabhu Putrikadyaye Tishtanti Divya Bhavame Tava Sevanadham Gopi Mana Priharaye Tava Suprabhatam Shri Krishna Achyuta Ananta Mukunda Shore Radha Manohara Janardana Chakrapane Namami Divya Munayortam Nisham Vadanti Brahmi Muhurta Samaye Tava Suprabhatam Shri Krishna Suprabhatam Ya Patanti Harnisham Bhuri Kritam Mahapapan Shri Krishna Gaetu Kam Ishvara Parama Krishna Sachitananda Vigraha Anadiradi Govinda Sarva Karana Karanam Govinda Madi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Govinda Madi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Chinta Mani Prakara Sadma Shuka Praviksha Laksha Vrateshu Suvabira Vipalayantam Lakshmi Sahasrasata Sambhava Sevyamanam Govinda Madi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Govinda Madi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Venuktanantam Aravinda Dalaya Taksham Bharavatam Samasnitam Buddha Sundarangam Gandharpakotika Maniya Vishesha Shobham Govinda Madi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Govinda Madi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Alola Chandrakala Satvana Malya Vamshi Ratnanga Panayakeli Kala Vilasham Shamam Tribhangalanitam Niyata Prakasham Govinda Madi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Govinda Madi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Angani Yasya Sakalendriya Vritti Manti Pashyanti Patti Kalayanti Chiranjaganti Ananda Chinmaya Sadujvala Vigrahasya Govinda Madi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Govinda Madi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Avetamachyutam Anandiram Anantarupam Adyam Purana Purusham Navayovanam Cham Vedeshu Durlavam Madurlavam Atma Bhakto Govinda Madi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Govinda Madi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Pantastu Koti Shatavatsara Sampragamyo Vayoratapya Manaso Munipungavanam Sopyasti Yat Prapada Simyad Vichintya Tattve Govinda Madi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Govinda Madi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Ekopya Sora Chaitun Jagadanda Kotim Yat Chakchirasta Jagadanda Chayada Antaha Adantarasta Paramano Chayantarastam गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि यद्भावभावि तदियो मनुजस्ततेव सम्प्राप्य रूपमयमस्य मया न भूषः शुक्तिरमेव निगमापतिते स्तुवन्ति गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि आनन्दचिन्मयरसपतिताविताभिस्तावीर एव निजरूपतया कलाभिः गोलोक एव निवसत्यखिलात्मभूतो गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि प्रेमाञ्जनचूडितभक्तिविलोचनेन सन्तः सदैवैर्दयेषु विलोकयन्ति यं श्यामसुन्दरमचिन्त्य गुणस्वरूपं गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि रामादिमूर्तिषु कलानियमेन तिष्ठं नानावतारमकरो भुवनेषु किन्तु कृष्णः स्वयं समभवत् परमं पुनान्यो गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि यस्य प्रभोपभवतो जगदन्धकोटिश्वशेष वसुधादिविभूतिमीनं तद्ब्रह्मनिष्कलमनन्तमशेषश्रुतं गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि माया यस्य जगदन्धशतानि सुते त्रैगुण्यतद्विषये वेदवितायमाना सत्तावलम्बि परसत्त्वविशुद्धसत्त्वं गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि आनन्दचिन्मयरसत्मतया मनाशु या प्राणिनं प्रतिपलं स्मरतामुपेत्य लीलायितेन भुवनानि जयति यशः गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि गोलोकनाद्मिनि जदामि तले च तस्य देवी महेश हरिधाम श्रुतेषु तेषु ते प्रभावनिचया वीतश्चयेन गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि सृष्टिस्थितिप्रलयसाधनशक्तिरेका चायेव यस्य भुवनानि विभर्ति दुर्गा इच्छानुरूपमपि यस्य सतिष्ठति सा गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि क्षीरं यथा दधिविकारविशेषयोगात् सञ्जायते नैतथा पृथगस्ते हेतो यशम्भुतम् अविपतः समुपैति कार्यात् गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि दीपक्षिरे वैदशारणमावुपेत्य दीपायते वृत्तहेतुसमानधर्मं यस्ताद्विरेवैन विष्णुतया विभाति गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि या कारणार्वजलते भजति स्म योगा निद्राम् अनन्तजगदन्धसरोमकूपः आधारशक्तिमवलम्ब्य परस्वमूर्तिं गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि यस्य कनिश्वसितकालमतावलम्ब्य जीवन्ति लोमबिलजज्जगदन्दनन्तः विष्णुर्महंस यस्य कलाविशेषो गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि भास्वं यतस्म सकलेषु निशेषु तेजः श्रियं कियत् प्रकृतिरात्मविदत्र ब्रह्म एष जगदन्तविधानकर्ता गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि यत्पादपालवयुगं विनधाय कुम्भ वन्दे प्रणामसमे सगनादिराजः विघ्नं विहन्तमलमस्य जगत्त्रयस्य गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि आगिर्महे गगनमम्बुमरुदिशश्च कालस्तत्त्व मनसीति जगत्त्रयनि यस्मद्भवन्ति भवन्ति सन्त्यं च गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि यच्चक्षुरे सविता सकलाग्रहणं राजसमस्तसुरमूर्तिरशेषतेजः यस्य प्रभृति संवृत्तकालचक्रो गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि धर्मोत्तपापनिचयशौतस्तपंसि ब्रह्मादिकीर्तपदगपदयस्तजीवः यदत्तमात्रविभवा प्रकटा प्रभावा गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि यस्त्विन्दगोपमतवेन्द्रमहोस्वकर्म बन्धानुरूपफलभाजमनातनोति कर्माणि निर्दयित किञ्चित् भक्तिभाजं गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि यं क्रोधकामसहजपनयादिभीति वत्साल्यमोहगुरुगौरवसेव्य भावये सञ्चित्य तस्य सदृशिन्तनरां पुरेते गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि ईश्वर परमकृष्ण सच्चिदानन्द विग्रह अनादिरादि गोविन्द सर्वकरणकारणं गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि.
Page 57.
Shri Gurubhyo Namaः. Hare Om. Hiranyavarnam harinim suvarnarajatasvrajam Chandram hiranmayim lakshmim jatavedo ma'avaha Tamahavaha jatavedo lakshmim anapagamini Yasyam hiranyam vindeyam gamashvam purushanaham Ashvapurvam Bratamadhyam Hastinara Prabodhinim Shriyam Devi Mupakvaye Shriyarma Devi Rishatam Kamso Smitam Hiranya Prakara Maitram Jwalantim Triptam Tarpayantim Padme Stitam Padmavarnam Tamiho Pahvaye Shayam Chandram Prabhasam Yashasa Jalantim Shayam Loke Devajashtam Udaram Tam Padminim Sharanamaham Prapadye Lakshmi Arminasyatam Tvam Vrane Aditya Varne Tapaso Dijato Vanaspatistava Vrakshota Bilvaha Tasya Palani Tapasanudantu Mayantarayascha Bahya Alakshmi Upaitumam Devasaka Kirtischa Manina Saha Pradurbhutosmi Rashtresmin Kirtim Rittim Datatu Me Kshutpipasamalam Jyeshtamalakshmim Nashayamyaham Abhutimasamriddhim cha sarvam Nirnudamigruhat Gandadvaram Durardarsham Nityapushtam Kirishinim Ishwarigum Sarvabhutanam Tamiho Pahvaye Shayam Manasakka mama kutim vachas satyamashrimahi Pashunam rupamannasya mahishri shrayatam yashaha Kartamena prajabhuta maisambhava kardama Shriyam vasayame kule mataram padmamalinim Apasrujantu snigdani chiklitavasane grihe Nija Devi Mataram Shriyam Vasayame Kule Ardrang Pushkarini Pushtim Suvarnam Hemamalinim Suryam Hiranmayim Lakshmim Jatavedo Mahavaha Artram Yakkarinim Yashtim Pingalam Padmamalinim Chandram Hiranmayim Lakshmim Jatavedo Mahavaha Kama Avahe Jatavedo Lakshmim Anapagaminim Yasyam Hiranyam Prabhutam Gavo Dasyo Shvan Vindeyam Purushanaham Yashchip Prayato Bhutva Juhuyada Jamanvaham Suktam Panchadashacham Chakshikamas Satatam Japet Padmapri Padmini Padmahaste Padmalaye Padmadalaya Dakshi Vishwapriye Vishnamanonagole Tatpada Padmam Mahisandirastva Mahadevecha Vidmahe Vishnapadyecha Dhimahi Tanno Lakshmi Prachodayat Om Shanti 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 Bhumir Bhumna Dhurvarinantariksham Mahidva Upastete Devati Tignimannada Mannadhyayadade Ayango Prishniraknamirasanan Mataram Punaha Pitaram Chaprayan Suvaha Trigum Shattam Virajati Vakpatangaya Shishraye Pradyasya Vahatyubihi Asya Pranadapananyandascharadhirochana Vyakyan Mahishasuvaha Yatva Kritah Parovapamanyunayadavartya Sukharpamakne Tattava Punastoti Payamasi Yatte Manyuparuktasya Prithvi Manudadvase Aditya Vishve Tatteva Vasavascha Samaparan Manu Jyotirjushatamacham Vichennam Yajnagam Samimam Dadatu Bruhaspatistanutamimam no Vishve Deva Ihamadayantam Medini Devi Vasundara Syad Vasudha Devi Vasavi Brahma Varchasapitranagam Shotram Chakshurmanaha Devi Hiranyagarbhini Devi Prasuvari Sadani Satyayani Sida Samudravati Savitri Ano Devi Mayangi Mahorarani Mahovitishta Shringe Shringe Yajne Yajne Vibhishani Indrapatni Vyapini Surasaridiha Vayumati Jalashayani Shayam Daraja Satyendo Parimedini Shopariradam Barigaya Vishnupatni Mahim Devi Madhavi Madhavapriyam Lakshmi Priyasakim Devi Namamachata Vallabham Danudaraye Vidmahe Sarvasiddhye Chadimahi Tanno Dhara Prachodayat Om Shanti 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 Neelam Devi Gum Sharanamaham Prapadye Granahi Kritavati Savitaradipatyai Payasvati Rantirashano Astu Druvadisha Vishnapatya Gora Sishana Sahaso Yamanota Brihaspatir Matarishvota Vayu Sanduvana Vata Abhinogrananto Vishtam Bodhivo Dharana Pratilya Asishana Jagato Vishnapatni महादेव्यै च विद्महे विष्णुपत्न्यै च धीमहि तन्नो नीला प्रचोदयात् ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः हरिः ओम्
ॐ अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः. Jai Gurudev, good morning. Happy Vaikuntha Ekadashi. So when I looked at the topic, obviously I wanted to speak about Vaikuntha today. And I looked through the Bhagavatam and I tried to find different topics related descriptions in which is spoken of or about Vaikuntha. And one of the stories that I found that I thought might be interesting, because I think, at least I didn't know actually about this story, so maybe it's a nice short story to share from Krishna Lila. So the story occurs in the Krishna Lila after Krishna, I almost said Guruji, after Krishna lifted Govardhan mountain, after everything had calmed down in a sense, and it was Ekadashi time, and Nand Maharaj, so Krishna's father, observed Ekadashi, and the next day he was considering how to break the fast, and there was a bit of a dilemma, because you are supposed to bathe before you break the fast. You worship and you break the fast. And as we know, it's a great offense to break the fast at the wrong time. And so the problem was that the breaking of the fast was very close, or almost before the rising of the sun, and it is scripturally not allowed to bathe before sunrise. And so he didn't know what to do, because to be able to break the fast, he has to bath, but he couldn't take the bath because it was before sunrise. And so he decided to just take a bath just before, a few minutes before sunrise, so that he can still, break the fast in the right time also. And so as he entered Yamuna to wash himself, there was a demonic servant of Varun who noticed Nanda entering Yamuna, and of course knowing that it is not astrologically not allowed to enter the water, he took his opportunity and he captured Nanda and he brought him back to the abode of Varuna. And in the morning, when everybody noticed that Nanda has disappeared, everybody started crying and looking for him. But Krishna realized immediately what had happened. And so Krishna went to the abode of Varun and, greeted Varuna with great respect and asked him, "Can I have my father back?" And Varun apologized and he said, "This fool of a servant, took away Nanda. It was a mistake. Please forgive me." And so he praised Krishna, and he obviously, Varun and Krishna, Nanda and Krishna went back to Vrindavana. So it's a very short story, and so after Nanda related everything to the villagers, what had happened, and he was especially astonished. Not sure why at this point he was astonished, but he was especially astonished about the praises that Varun gave to Krishna, the respect that he gave to Krishna, and he just gave him back because Krishna is such a great being. And so he was very surprised about this. And so they assumed that Krishna must be the Supreme Lord himself. Not sure how they figured that out. That's sometimes what I find funny in these stories, in the Leelas with Krishna. Obviously, he covers everything with his Maya. But after everything that has already happened and all the Krishna Leelas, are like, oh, he must be Supreme Lord, after he got back Nanda from Varun's abode. But anyways, I guess they keep being covered by the Lord's Maya. So anyway, so they assume that Krishna must be the Supreme Lord, and they ask Krishna, if you are the Supreme Lord, we wonder, what does the Supreme Abode look like? Did you ever ask yourself this question? What does Vaikuntha look like? Now I think we as human beings, we have the tendency of comfort. And as throughout the year, everyone works and they always look forward to their holidays on the beach. And so I think many people, whether consciously or unconsciously, they wonder, what does Vaikuntha look like? We struggle through life, but when we attain Vaikuntha, it is basically like a supreme paradise with white beach sands and coconut trees and piña coladas or whatever. That's Vaikuntha, no? And so I think sometimes we, for the better or for worse, I don't know, we think of Vaikuntha as being the supreme holiday place where we go to and, just chill out at the beach and have a good time. I don't know if you ever thought about Vaikuntha in that way, but I think in some way we think of it as the place where there is relief of the suffering, there is only goodness, no? Anyway, I will describe later, there is a few nice verses from the Bhagavatam describing Vaikuntha. But they essentially ask Krishna the same question, what is Vaikuntha like? No? Because we, as human beings, on the spiritual path especially, everyone needs an aim, what to strive for. And maybe as normal material people strive for those 2 weeks of holidays or 10 days of holidays, whatever it may be, then we strive for Vaikuntha, the eternal holiday place. We wish to attain Vaikuntha. I would often argue maybe not for anything else, but the relief of struggle. No? And Vaikuntha actually means that place in which there is no anxiety, no? Where there is no fear. And so Vaikuntha is this place where we long for, and at the same time it is very difficult to understand Vaikuntha. And so Vaikuntha is a place, no? Paramapada, the supreme abode. At the same time, we also speak of Vaikuntha as being a state in which we can attain. A state in which the sages and the saints, they dwell. At the same time, Vaikuntha, if you ask, is it a place? But as we know that from the description is that Vaikuntha is a place without being made of material elements. It is beyond everything that is material. It is beyond space and time, and yet it is a place. So what is it made of? It's not made of rocks and liquids, no? At the same time, it has no idea of time limitation. So Vaikuntha is, as it is beyond that which is material, it is also beyond what the mind could possibly comprehend anyways. Right? It is beyond the comprehension of the mind, and so it can only be experienced. It cannot be understood logically anyway. But essentially Vaikuntha also is no different to Sri Hari himself. Vaikuntha is the Lord. And so when we speak about Vaikuntha, attaining Vaikuntha, or like they're asking here, what is Vaikuntha? Krishna actually shows them Vaikuntha. No? Guruji always says it is to strive to attain Vaikuntha here and now, not wait until you die and then hope to go to Vaikuntha. No? So there's different ways to attain and see Vaikuntha. Either you have it as the non-physical place of Paramapada's supreme abode, you have it as a state of experience, and you have it as the Supreme Lord Himself. But in a simplified way, you could say actually Vaikuntha, the experience of Vaikuntha is to have constant darshan of the Lord, to be able to see and perceive Him everywhere and in everything at all time. That is Vaikuntha. That's what Guruji says when he wants us to strive to become saints. He says, I want you all to become saints. That is what is the definition of the experiential state of a saint, is the constant darshan of Vaikuntha, the constant darshan of Shri Hari. Vaikuntha is just a description of the space in which Shri Hari enacts his leelas. So in that sense, it is what we call Bhu Vaikuntha. When you see the Lord here in this life, in this body, in everything and everywhere, you're literally seeing Vaikuntha. Not as a physical place, but beyond at the same time. It's like you're seeing two layers. In a way, that is what Krishna shows to the gopis and gopas here also. It's not that he shows them Vaikuntha in the material world, but he shows them like it's like through a window of the material world, he shows them the supreme abode. Right? And so this is in Canto 10, chapter 28, verses 14 and 15. It says, Iti chantintya bhagavan mahakariniko harihi darshayam ashalokam swam gopanam tamasa param satyam jnanam anantam yat brahma jyotir sanatanam yati pashyanti munayo gunapaye samahitaha. And it says, thus, having considered the most compassionate Shri Hari showed his own loka to the cowherds, which is beyond the realm of tamas. It is truth, knowledge, infinite, and the eternal divine light, which indeed the sages see when they are established in a state beyond the gunas, or the gunas have ceased. So it's a short description, in a way, and I will take a few more ways to describe this state or this place of Vaikuntha. So the story, as I told, of Krishna and saving Nanda from the abode of Varun, is in a sense the spiritual path. We have to go through the various experiences that we have, and if we have that type of relationship and trust in the Supreme Lord, we don't even need to ask to be saved. Nanda didn't struggle or scream to be saved or whatever. Krishna came to save him without asking. And in a sense, as described, neither did the Gopas actually ask to see Vaikuntha. They didn't say to Krishna, please show us Vaikuntha. They just asked, how is Vaikuntha? What does it look like? What is it, as a place? And so Krishna just showed them a glimpse of his abode, his own loka. So it is not so much about asking, it's about action. It's about creating the relationship with him so that you don't even have to ask. He will want to show you because he wants you to be in that place, no? He wants you to attain back to that state of reality. And so when that relationship is there, when that relationship is established, there is no need to ask. It is just given when is the right moment and the right time. Actually, it's what we chant every day, and we remind ourselves every day, is that actually it is possible to see that. In a sense, it's described like, for an average person, they see the rays of the sun shining from the sky, the same way that average person sees the sun shining, not in Germany, but other places perhaps. The saint also sees the Lord in everything they do. It is what we chant at the end of the Vaishnava mantra, no? Tat Vishnu Paramambaragum Sadabhashanti Sure Divyo Chaksharam Tat Viprasunyo Jagam Saminda Vishnu Yat Paramam Padam, no? Paramapadam. Just as the sun's rays in the sky are visible to an average person, in the same way the wise and the realized devotees always see the realm of Lord Vishnu. Because those highly praiseworthy, spiritually awake devotees can see the spiritual world, they are also able to see the supreme abode of Lord Vishnu. That's what we chant every single day as a reminder of that. That as a normal person, you see the world as it is, physically in front of you. But as someone who is spiritually awoken, who is of constant remembrance of the Lord, even though you may see these things also, you see constantly the abode of the Lord. Your mind is constantly fixed on the feet of Srimanarayana. There is another reference. I took it from our Vedanta. It's from the Narsimha Purva Tapani Upanishad, from chapter 5, verses 21, 22. The second part I will not repeat. It's actually the same verse and from the Rig Veda, or the Purush, from the Vishnu Suktam. Yeah? The Radha said, the Vishnu Paramam Padam. And so the first part, verse 21, it says, "This indeed is the supreme abode of the teacher of the king of mantras, where the sun does not shine, where the wind does not blow, where the moon does not shine, where the stars do not shine, where the fire does not burn, where death does not enter, and where there is no sorrow, there is always bliss, supreme bliss, peaceful, eternal, and always auspicious. Praised by Brahma and others, meditated upon the yogis, the supreme abode from which, having attained, the yogis do not return," which is the same as Krishna says in the Gita in chapter 8, verse 16, where Krishna says that after that one only returns up to the abode of Brahma, but when attaining me, there is no rebirth. There is no coming back after attaining me. Attaining me means at the same time attaining Vaikuntha, obviously. Right? So up to the world of Brahma Loka, we always have to come back, to finish whatever we have to finish with, to remove whatever karma we have to remove. But once we attain him, everything is attained. So I just want to finish with two more verses from the Bhagavatam, which I think is nice, especially on this auspicious day today of Vaikuntha Ekadashi, on which it is said that the doors of Vaikuntha are open, whatever that means. But the doors of Vaikuntha are open. You have Jaya Vijaya, we have Bhadra and Subhadra guarding the doors of Vaikuntha, of our temple also. And so the temple of the Lord, the temples of the Lord are considered to be Vaikuntha itself. So every single time you wake up in the morning and you're struggling, should I go for prayers or not? Every evening you come for prayers. Every time you enter this temple, it is literally like entering Vaikuntha. No? Maybe the physical experience of it is not there. Maybe the spiritual awakening is not there. But actually it is, because it is his abode. You have all his... We are all here as his bhaktas, his devotees. It was established by Srihari himself, leaving Srihari here whenever he's not physically here. So it is literally like entering Vaikuntha every single day. No? And so Vaikuntha is an aim that we have in our life, but at the same time, we have to want to go there. I think that's in a way the most important thing. Because very often going through life and whatever is happening in life, you easily forget about the aim of what we actually want. The aim is not Vaikuntha. The aim is Shihari. But of course, as I said, they are synonymous. You cannot attain Vaikuntha without attaining Shihari, or vice versa. No? And so it's important always to remember what is the goal. Because when you remember the goal, your actions will naturally align with that goal. But if you forget about the goal, your action will become scattered very easily. Right? So the one verse is from Canto 3, chapter 15, verse 16. And it says that in Vaikuntha, the forest is known as the ultimate good. It shines with wish-fulfilling trees, resplendent with the beauty of all seasons, embodying liberation itself. So this is the one description. There's many descriptions of Vaikuntha, obviously. There is another one which describes the beings that reside in Vaikuntha, in what they look like. So the inhabitants of Vaikuntha have a brilliant blackish complexion. See, I was going to make a joke, never mind. See, in Vaikuntha, have a brilliant blackish complexion, lotus-like eyes, wear yellowish clothes. They are elegant and handsome. All have 4 arms adorned with shining, excellent necklaces and are full of divine splendor. This is from Canto 2, chapter 9, verse 11. So just to finish, I think, as I said in the beginning, it is not so much about aiming for Vaikuntha as being a beautiful holiday place for the sake of relief of our struggles. Vaikuntha is simply a place that we aim for in which Shihari resides. So it's so important to remember and do our best to make it as a japam, a reminder of what is my aim, and to remember the aim is to constantly remember Shihari. I remember probably like 20 years ago, I think it was around 2005 or something, Guruji gave a satsang, and he said, it should be your japam to tell God that, yes, I want you. Because it is not what the mind wants. It is not what your actions show that you want. And so it should be like your japam, yes, God, I want you. I want only you. And so it's, yes, it may have all of those qualities, but we have to be conscious and consciously aware, or make ourselves aware, what is it that I want in my life? What is it that my aim is? And always make sure that our actions align with the path that we're trying to go towards, which is, the more our focus is strengthened, the more straight that line becomes. Otherwise, you always go in little circles. And as you know, if you have ever driven through Switzerland, and you go down and you go up all of those winding streets, it is very easy to get sick. No? And so the more focus we have, the more in a straight line we go towards him, the less car sick we become. Jai Gurudev.
Namaste Narasimhaya Jaya Jaya Gurudev, Vishwananda Gurudev, 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 Shri Vishwananda Gurudev, Shri Vishwananda Gurudev, 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 Shri Vishwananda Gurudev, 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 Shri Vishwananda Gurudev. Ramanuja, Ramanuja, Mangala, Mangala me. Yatiraja, Ramanuja, Mangala, Mangala me. Ramanuja, Ramanuja, Mangala, Mangala me. Yatiraja, Ramanuja, Mangala, Mangala me. Yatindaya, Karuna, Karaya, Mangala, Mangala me. Yatindaya, Karuna, Karaya, Mangala, Mangala me. Prapati Dharmai Karataya, Mangala, Mangala me. Prapati Dharmai Karataya, Mangala, Mangala me. Ramanuja, Ramanuja, Mangala, Mangala me. Yatiraja, Ramanuja, Mangala, Mangala me. Ramanuja, Ramanuja, Mangala, Mangala me. Yatiraja, Ramanuja, Mangala, Mangala me. Shaligrama Pratishtitaya, Mangala, Mangala me. Shaligrama Pratishtitaya, Mangala, Mangala me. Tridandadarini Godavrachaya, Mangala, Mangala me. Tridandadarini Godavrachaya, Mangala, Mangala me. Ramanuja, Ramanuja, Mangala, Mangala me. Yatiraja, Ramanuja, Mangala, Mangala me. Ramanuja, Ramanuja, Mangala, Mangala me. Yatiraja, Ramanuja, Mangala, Mangala me. Rangesakan Kararataya, Mangala, Mangala me. Rangesakan Kararataya, Mangala, Mangala me. Mananataya, Dharini Dharaya, Mangala, Mangala me. Mananataya, Dharini Dharaya, Mangala, Mangala me. Ramanuja, Ramanuja, Mangala, Mangala me. Yatiraja, Ramanuja, Mangala, Mangala me. Ramanuja, Ramanuja, Mangala, Mangala me. Yatiraja, Ramanuja, Mangala, Mangala me. Om Jai Lakshmi Mata, Maya Jai Lakshmi Mata. Tumako Nishadina Sevata, Tumako Nishadina Sevata, Hara Vishnu Vinata. Om Jai Lakshmi Mata, Om Mahamama, Tumai Jagamata, Meya Tumai Jagamata. Surya Chandra Madhyavata, Surya Chandra Madhyavata, Narayani Gata. Om Jaya Lakshmi Mata, Durga Upaninanjani, Sukha Sampati Data, Meya Sukha Sampati Data. Jo koi tumko dhyavata, jo koi tumko dhyavata, riddhi siddhi dhanapata. Om Jai Lakshmi Mata, Tumapadala Nivasini, Tumai Shubhadata, Veya Tumai Shubhadata. Karma Prabhava Prakashini, Karma Prabhava Prakashini, Bhavanidhi Girdata. Om Jai Lakshmi Mata, Srisagaramim Tumarahi, Sabasa Gunata, Umeya Sabasa Gunata, Sabasam Bhava Ojata, सब संभव हो जाता, मन नहीं घबराता। ओम जय लक्ष्मी माता। तुम बिना यज्ञ न होते, वस्त्र न कोई पाता, तुम्हें वस्त्र न कोई पाता। कन पानक देवावा, कन पानक देवावा, सब तुमसे आता। ओम जय लक्ष्मी माता। शुभ गुण मंदिर सुंदर क्षीरोदधि गाता, तुम्हें क्षीरोदधि गाता। रात्र चतुर्दश तुम्हारी, रात्र चतुर्दश तुम्हारी, कोई नहीं पाता। ओम जय लक्ष्मी माता। महालक्ष्मी जी की आरती जो कोई जन गाता, मैं जो कोई जन गाता। पूरानंद समाता, पूरानंद समाता, पाप उतर जाता। ओम जय लक्ष्मी माता। ओम जय लक्ष्मी माता। मैं जय लक्ष्मी माता। तुमको निशलिन सेवक, तुमको निशलिन सेवक, हर विष्णु विधाता। ओम जय लक्ष्मी माता। ओम जय लक्ष्मी माता। जय जय लक्ष्मी माता। तुमको निशलिन सेवक, तुमको निशलिन सेवक, हर विष्णु विधाता। ओम जय लक्ष्मी माता। ओम जय लक्ष्मी माता। जय जय लक्ष्मी माता। तुमको निशलिन सेवक, तुमको निशलिन सेवक, हर विष्णु विधाता। ओम जय लक्ष्मी माता। ओम जय लक्ष्मी माता। त्वमेव माता च पिता त्वमेव, त्वमेव बन्धुश्च सखा त्वमेव, त्वमेव विद्या द्रविणं त्वमेव, त्वमेव सर्वं मम देव देव, त्वमेव सर्वं मम देव देव। असतो मा सद्गमय, तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय, मृत्युर्मा अमृतं गमय। ओम शांति शांति शांति। लोका समस्ता सुखिनो भवन्तु, लोका समस्ता सुखिनो भवन्तु, लोका समस्ता सुखिनो भवन्तु। ओम शांति शांति शांति। श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। हरि ओम। प्रेम से बोलो श्री लक्ष्मी नारायण भगवान की, श्री भूतभतेश्वरनाथ नरसिम्हा भगवान की, श्री राधा कृष्ण कन्हैयालाल की, मावतार क्रिया भाव जी की, श्री रामानुजाचार्य की। प्रेम से बोलो सद्गुरुदेव श्री स्वामी विश्वानंद महाप्रभु की। कृष्णाय गोविंदाय गोपी जनवल्लभाय प्रणय परम पुरुषाय हर कर्म मंत्रयंत्र तंत्र औषधास स्वस्तामि सम्राट सम्राम विद्योर मुचाय मुचाय। ओम नमो भगवते महासुदर्शनाय नित्य ज्वाला प्रताय सर्वेक शमानो भक्त भस्मे परमने परमज्योतिषे स्वाहा। ओम शांति शांति शांति। श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। हरि ओम। जय जय श्री राधे, जय जय श्री राधे, जय जय श्री राधे। श्याम वेंकटरमण गोविंद, गोपिक जीव स्मरण गोविंद, भक्तवत्सला गोविंद, गोविंद गोविंद गोविंद। पुंडलीक वरदे हरिता, एकनाथ नामदेव पंडरीनाथ महाराज की, समस्त भक्त मंडली की। अलवारम पुरमना तिरुवदिकलये शरणं।